getting ready for tomorrow's project. We're going to be reusing some material from an old, like, I think it was a place to keep animals pen, like an animal pen, but it hasn't been used for a long time. The wood is still usable, so I just pulled it out. Getting materials gathered. Right before the light disappears. Working late?
Huh?
Working late.
Overtime.
Overtime.
My boss said you gotta work overtime. Oh my god.
Oh.
I got all kinds of mess here.
Maybe your boss will reward you with a margarita on the beach in a couple of weeks.
Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be now.
Sorry, the beach is too far away now.
I'm exhausted. And
Yeah.
this is only the beginning.
It's been a long day. But this is the sprint to the end. We have to sprint to get to the finish line.
This is not even the
finish line for
beginning yet.
Yeah, well.
I mean, the big thing's coming.
Yeah. The work will never end, but that's okay. But we do have a goal of leaving on the 25th. So that's what we're working on right now. It's making sure that some of our projects are all wrapped up before we go. A little late night watering today. It was so hot during the day. And we watered the sorghum in the morning. Oh, that wind.
Cumbia se baila así, se baila así, se baila así. Cumbia se baila así, se baila así, se baila así. Móvelo así, móvelo así, menealo así, menealo así. We'll see if Chuck knows what he's doing.
If Chuck knows what he's doing. I mean, even when Chuck doesn't know what he's doing, he still has fun. You're so silly today.
Oh wow. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. What do you think?
Yeah,
Is it gonna work or it's not gonna work?
I think it's gonna work.
Wow.
Time will tell if it's gonna work.
Ooh.
Time will tell.
Well, there's the idea.
Yeah, and then eventually we're gonna put a clear kind of plastic over the top, so that we will always be able to look up to the sun
Washing.
and the sky and the clouds.
Oh, look at the sky. Oh, look at the sun. Oh, beautiful. Looks gonna rain. Keep showering.
The sunsets here are spectacular. No sunset is like the one before it. The sky just looks like a painting. Oh, the last few seconds of sun. Off it goes. See you tomorrow. Today it's a little electrician work. We took the water pump to get a tune-up, because we're trying to do everything we can to increase and maintain, or at least maintain, a good water pressure for our sprinklers. So we've hooked it back up. They did a little maintenance on it, and now we're gonna put it back together. Our plants didn't get watered today, so I'm sure that they will be happy for some water. Our seeds. We're working on it, girls. Water's coming soon. The cicadas say water's coming soon too. You can hear them screaming in the background.
¿Así se llaman esos animalitos?
Sí, cicada. Cicada en inglés. Chicharra en español. No sé si hay otros nombres también. Esos son los que yo les conozco.
Cicada.
¿Hoy la estás haciendo de electricista?
Sí. Ahora sí estamos haciendo de electricista. Ahora sí que el compa Chepe, pues de lo poquito que sabe, pues ahí la lleva. Por eso le dicen el mil usos.
El mil usos. Vamos a ver si la bomba reacciona bien al mantenimiento que se le hizo.
Sí, esperemos que sí, pues yo estoy seguro que sí. Se le cambiaron los valeros y unos empaques. Sí.
Sí, ya estaban bien gastados. Se
Muy
miraban desgastados.
Sí. Ya puedo ser chalán de albañil. Last batch.
Last one. Our little toilet room is getting a much needed roof. Now that it's gotten hotter, oh boy, it was really too hot. The toilet seat was just heating up by midday. So now there's a little roof on it. Super cute little roof. Good job. Oh my goodness. Ten cuidado, morro. En tu cubeta stool. Our little outhouse has a roof and a temporary tarp to keep the water out until we come back. And our compost, our humanure compost bin is in the works. He's working on the framing and doing some exercise. As always, multitasker. How's it going?
This is the best step tool. They don't make this around the world.
I'm sure it's OSHA approved.
It's only in Oaxaca. And while you're doing your framing, you do some calisthenics.
Looks good, Moro. Early morning. The horse is here. Buenos días. Yesterday, Pepe finished the composting bin. I think he did a really good job. Looks really nice and solid. And there's a piece of the roof that isn't covered, but we're not worried about it because this is the only side that is being used for right now, and that's covered. And that side will be for later. So we're composting in here for now. And then today, they're going to be building up the wall to the well, finally, so that with the coming rains, we're not going to have all of this stuff that was dug out, all of the sand and gravel and rocks and bricks and everything that was pulled out of the well, so that it doesn't all go back in. So that's what Pepe's working on now, preparing the area for that. Well, this is the last big project before we hit the road on the next part of our adventure. After that, we have a lot of packing to do. Packing and putting things away. Problem solving,
Falta
huh?
de trilladora.
Esa es la ingeniería mexicana.
Le tratamos con diferentes
Bastantes. pruebas hasta que por fin el colador.
Y aquí nuestra troca trae
Sí.
el cargamento pesado.
Ajá, sí, la vean. Es una trooper. She's a trooper.
Es una 1000 usos también.
También.
Sirve para dormir, para cargar, para traer.
Está saliendo la arena para la revoltura.
El batito, no pensamos que...
Terreno ahorita. Se amarra ya me arroba.
Pues es que iba a hacer una mesita para mi tortillera, pues. Un cuadradito. ¿Ese es el que ya tiene arena?
Rebájale más.
Es la culpa de Felipe.
Esta lana está frustrado.
La culpa de Felipe me trae en chinga.
Pero por lo menos el patrón está trabajando junto a ti, no te ha dejado solito.
Ahí anda. Ahí anda el patrón. La llevamos, patrona.
Ahí van.
¿Cómo ves?
Se ve muy bien. Ahora sí se ve como un pozo.
Primera vez en mi vida pegando ladrillos.
Not too bad.
Y en un lugar más complicado. A la orilla de un pozo.
Sí, es complicado a la orilla de un pozo. Y este pozo sí que está hondo.
Sí, pero es más tedioso este jalecito.
Y pues lo que es redondo también lo hace difícil. Pero ahí van, mira.
Ahí vamos.
First time laying a brick in your life. Not too bad.
No.
And it's not even so straightforward because it's not a wall, it's a circle.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not straight, it's a circle. That makes it more complicated, huh? But you're getting there.
You guys gonna excuse me. It's not too clean, but it's gonna do the job. No está muy limpio, pero va a hacer el trabajo de que no caiga basura, el agua de lluvia.
Sí, no queremos que todo eso termine adentro del pozo otra vez.
Pero
No,
trabajo,
y es más seguro así también.
Este trabajo sucio es culpa de mi ayudante.
Ah, ay, sí.
Mi ayudante no me asiste
No te preocupes, Felipe, que acá está el video.
con la limpieza.
Some birds are... There are 3 birds on that branch there. And 2 of them have a nest inside the well in a little space where there's a part of a brick missing, and they've made their nest in there. And sometimes I see another bird try to go in there and they start to run him off. Don't know what's going on, but they don't seem to like that third bird. So now it's a standoff. There goes one. Let's see if she'll go in. She's back over there again. Watching the birds and their little social lives has been one of the highlights of being here, something that I didn't know that I was going to get to see. There's so many different kinds of birds, and they all... Oh, she's just like flying all over the place. I can't tell. I think this is the bird that wants to get... Oh, I can't follow it fast enough. They're so fast. That's the bird that wants to get into the nest, I think. I think these two are the ones that live in there, that have their nest in there. But they all have their own group dynamic, and then they interact with each other, the different kinds of birds, in different ways. Oh! Yeah. So that's been a treat. Who knows how this saga is going to end. This is our second to last morning on the property before we head back to the US for 2 to 3 months. And I'm going to be planting a very special grass this morning. Thanks to a local farm called Tierra del Sol. Their neighbors, they're over there. They are growing this grass called vetiver. And it is a game changer when you're regenerating soils. This grass can be used also to feed to animals, can be used for forage. But the most important thing about this grass is that the root systems, they dig down really, really, really deep, and there's like hair-like, they're kind of like very, very thin hair-like roots that can penetrate compacted soils, and they just grow straight down. So it helps with water retention, and it helps to break up the compaction in your soil so that other plants can send their roots deeper into the soil. It's a grass that we were looking for, and we couldn't find it in any nursery anywhere. And we're so grateful that we found Tierra del Sol, and that they are generous, and we were able to get some from there. So I'm going to plant 20 plants today, just in time, because we're going to leave tomorrow morning, and we'll see how they do while we're away. But they are also drought resistant plants, so that's another thing that's wonderful about them, that if you do live in an area like this where rain is scarce, at least for like half the year, it's scarce, but you can still grow this grass. At the beginning, of course, like any kind of plant, it's going to need some watering, but once it's established, it's very hardy. So we're so lucky that we found it, and this is our first time planting it here, so we're very excited. Fuga, morro.
Fuga, patrona, vámonos, hasta luego de la vía, ya volvemos.